have your headset plugged into it, and then you have to plug both of those into the Switch. Like, it's way too much, right? Somehow, Epic and Fortnite have bypassed all of those stupid rules, and I foresee that,
other games doing that. Other publishers, developers.
Well, I was going to say the opposite of that. I was going to say, I bet you Nintendo's still going to do the same old shit.
Oh, I'm sure they will for their games, but like third-party games are going to be like, if I can fucking do it, if I can dream it, I can meme it. Wait, that's not the right. If I can dream it, I can. I will get this. If I can dream it, I will fuck it. Fuck, no.
It's fine.
If I can dream it, I'm going to beam it. If I can dream it, I will take a shit on it. If I can dream it, it's been dreamt.
You good?
I think I'm good. If you can... Never mind. Next game is Fallout Shelter, the other free game that was released during E3 on the Switch. I played a little bit of that. I like it. I do. And you can actually use a touchscreen just like you would on your phone, and you can use different controls. I like it, but at the same time, I'm kind of sitting there thinking, if I already have it on my phone, do I want to play it on my Switch? Because my phone is always with me. My Switch isn't always with me. So therefore, I can just pull it up right now. I'm going to open it up on my phone. And yeah, it's right there. My vault is right there for me to take. Not take. What the fuck did I just say take? For me to manage. So that's my thing. Like, it's a great game. It plays great on the Switch. But why? I don't know. It's been out for the phone for 3 years now. 2 or 3 years. So I don't know. What do you think? If you can play something on your Switch or on your phone, it's exactly the same game. It's just you don't have a controller. You actually have touchscreens, but it was kind of made for touchscreens. Would you play it on your Switch?
I mean, that's sort of like Sushi Strikers. People are saying that, that's a full-price game, and people are saying that it works better with touchscreen, but, ideally, we don't really want to touch the screen. I guess what it comes down is preference. I would say... if it works perfectly on the phone, because I haven't tried either version.
Well, I guess you need to fucking do that.
Yeah. Well, what would you say is easier about touchscreen? I mean, is it just about...
because you're literally moving around through and you can just... Yeah, I don't know. It's the flick of the thumb, which you can still do on the Switch, but I'm like, if I can do it on the Switch and I like those controls maybe a little bit more than the controller, why don't I just do it on my phone? And my phone is in my pocket at all times, so I can always get a notification like, hey, come handle your fucking vault. On the Switch, it's like I'll pick it up maybe once a day.
You don't think that having the bigger screen or anything is
helpful? And that's the thing. I tested. I mean, I want to know the Switch's screen compared to the iPhone 8 Plus. Let me look this up. Switch.
Just put your phone on top.
I did, and it looked very similar. Screen versus, I don't know, fucking iPhone 8 Plus. Let's see what the size is. Well, they don't fucking have... How do they not have an article about... I mean, it's fucking 2018. Every article should have this.
Every article?
Did I just say that? God damn it.
You did.
Okay, let me just do this. Screen size for the iPhone 8 Plus is 5.8 inches for my phone, 6.2 inches for the Switch, and that's, diagonal. So it's not like it's, I'm not fucking getting it on... So, I mean, that's my thing. Do I get that much extra out of it on my Switch versus the portability and accessibility from my phone? I think I'd rather play it on my phone.
Yeah.
Also, in-app purchases on phones, super easy. If you try doing an in-app purchase, I didn't do it, but I just wanted to see how it would work. On the Switch, it takes you out of the game into the Nintendo eShop.
Well, we also have to keep in mind some people might not have phones that are good enough to run. I mean, a lot of people do these days. But
yeah, I mean, that's it. That game came out. It's not. That doesn't seem too much of a graphical,
Yeah.
What the fuck is the word? I never think.
I know what you're saying. Speak. But even then, there are kids who own the Nintendo Switch who don't probably have cell phones.
Yeah, I have not against it being on the Switch. I'm just saying, for me personally, my preference, I'd rather. Oh fuck! There's a room. I open it up and there's a goddamn room on fire. Motherfucker! I didn't even mean to do this. What have I done? Oh, they put it out. Okay. Anyway,
leave it.
Yeah, leave it. I'm leaving it alone.
Leave it.
Don't tell me what to do. How's that sound?
Leave it.
Yes, sir.
So,
I guess that's the end of that. I don't know. Yeah, I have nothing else to say.
Cool.
Can we move on to the next section?
Sure.
Can you fucking focus for once? God damn it!
I'm trying.
You've been fucking dizzy daddling all goddamn day at the beach in your little pink under trousers.
Yeah.
That you just. I need you focused.
I love my pink.
You had one more thing you wanted to talk about on what you've been playing this week.
I was going to say that I bought a PlayStation VR headset.
How is it?
It's good. I mostly played demos because I wanted to try a bunch of different stuff. I bought the bundle that comes with Skyrim,
Which is great.
I didn't want to jump into that first. I wanted to see like what the PSVR can do, and so far it's pretty cool. Some things don't work that well. Some things do. Like basically, I played the Moss demo, which is it's a platforming game, 3D platformer, where you play as a little mouse. And the way that they make the levels is so that like you're moving the character through, and then you can like watch, like you turn your head, essentially, to get to different parts of the level.
That's how VR works. Yeah.
Yeah, but like in a platformer, you might think like, oh, like this isn't VR. This is them like making a game that's not VR just for fun, like almost like a 3D video or something like that, which it's not. Like you start the level and then like you turn your head to the left and it's like, oh, there's my character, and you start moving along, and you're like, as you're moving along, you're turning your head, and then it becomes part of the way that you solve puzzles as well. And if you've never played PSVR, like you can lean in and look behind things, and you can move around. Like it's not just a 360 view. Like you can actually move forward and backwards and tilt your head and do all sorts of cool stuff. And
I like it.
The things I had problems with were when you used the two controllers, like the two wands. I don't know if it was because of how much charge I had in them, but one of them kept like floating off screen, like even though I was like holding it right in front of my face.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that to me the other day.
Yeah, that was really glitchy and really ruined a lot of the experience. One game that seemed like it was going to be really cool was the Office Simulator, and
I've played it. I like that game.
Yeah, but it's
funny and stupid and
totally. But it confused me because it wanted me to do stuff that was behind me, and when you turn around, like the camera loses track of you, so it like wouldn't track me anymore. It did.
Were you sitting far enough away for it to like properly?
Yeah. I mean, I set it up so that I was doing everything the way it wanted me to.
Well, have you touched it since? Or you've been fucking busy?
No.
You've been working.
Yeah, I've been working way too much because as soon as E3 ended, World Cup started, and I'm a bartender, and we show all the games, and it's just been balls to the walls.
I mean, the World Cup is over by like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. every day, but...
Yeah, but I'm working every single day. I'm not getting much sleep.
No, I get it. I'm just saying for your job, they could have you fucking open more.
Yeah, well, I've been doing like 8 a.m. shifts and stuff. The point is that at the end of the day, I'm not trying to come home and play a demanding game like that.
You asked me when you first got it, should I take this to Austin with me? And I said, what? And you go, yeah, so we can play it together. And I go, what the fuck are you talking about? First of all, no, don't take your fucking VR in your suitcase. And then secondly, what we could play online, if there is anything, we would just play over the interweb, like over the airwaves.
Yeah.
So you don't need to bring it, is what I'm trying to say.
I didn't know if it'd be cool to...
How dare you even suggest... I have one at my fucking house. You want to play it, you play it here.
I know, but then one of us has it on, the other one doesn't have it on.
Yeah, but what would it do if both of us were both playing... I don't know any fucking multiplayer games that you and I both have.
There's like the rec room. There's a bunch of
And you'd have to go upstairs, play on mine, I'd be downstairs. Either way, we wouldn't be next to each other.
You're right, so it wouldn't even be necessary. It was a fleeting thought.
You stupid motherfucking goddamn piece of shit.
So there were a couple last-minute things with E3. Do you want to touch on some of these things?
One of them being, we forgot to mention Respawn's Star Wars game. All they announced was they're working on it, and it's titled Jedi Fallen Order. And
can I just say that is the most generic name that you could ever name something?
Yeah. You would think that if you don't understand or know Star Wars lore, you goddamn jackass. Yeah. Do you even know what it's talking about?
No, and I don't care.
Maybe a little thing called... You don't care?
I don't watch Star Wars. You fucking
ass. You watch Star Wars. Jesus Christ. Who the fuck are you?
Look at Spock. Listen to me, Professor Spock.
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
care whether you're a Jedi or you're a wing commander. All right?
Wing Commander, that game, that fucking Chris Roberts guy can go fuck himself. Okay. No, Fallen Order.
That was Star Alliance or something.
It's talking about the Order 66. That was the order.
What, like the character from Overwatch? He's in Star Wars? Soldier 66?
That's 76. God damn it. Look up Order 66.
Ryan, that's Fallout 76.
You're playing as a Jedi trying to escape the Empire because they're literally assassinating all the fucking Jedis. You didn't know that Anakin goes and kills all the little younglings?
Yeah, I remember that in Episode 1.
Moving on, something about crossplay with Sony or some shit you wanted to touch on.
It's not crossplay, you fucking... I'm going to finger you when I see you, I swear. See, here's the thing with this argument, with the Sony Fortnite thing. Everyone keeps talking about crossplay, including Sony. They're like, we don't want to do crossplay. And they're explaining why. I know, it's like, shut the fuck up about crossplay. It's not about the crossplay. The whole argument, nobody even gave a shit until it was cross-progression that they're keeping us from.
Exactly.
It's all about the people who have spent money and time on their accounts.
Would you say it's all about the Benjamins then?
It's all about the Benjamins. And when people connected their Epic accounts to their PSN accounts, they were never told, you will have AIDS moving forward.
That's a great way to describe it. Yeah, you're right.
They were never told, you cannot
your
play this now on Switch. Like, basically, they just, like, PlayStation's the only ones who's giving anybody a problem.
They have the problem.
And it's only with cross-progression. Like, cross-play, don't give a shit.
First of all, I just said the word problem child. Remember those movies, Problem Child with Gilbert Gottfried? And hello, my name's Gilbert Gottfried. I fucked that all up.
John Ritter.
And why the fuck am I an asshole? Is that how he talked? No, that was a terrible...
That was kind of like Fred Durst.
Sorry, continue with your crossplay.
So, I mean, but that's just it. I mean, everyone keeps bringing up crossplay. It's avoiding... To me, it's avoiding the issue at hand.
Which is exactly what Sony wants to do at this point. They're trying to just... Yeah, their fucking statement they released was horse shit.
Do you want me to read it?
I want you to read it verbatim.
I'm going to read it verbatim.
Read it like you're an executive that doesn't give a shit about anybody else, his customers, as long as you make money.
Yes, okay, we hear you. We're always open to hearing what the PlayStation community is interested in to enhance their gaming experience. With more than 80 million monthly active users on PlayStation Network, we've built a huge community of gamers who can play together on Fortnite and all online titles. We also offer Fortnite cross-play support with PC, Mac, iOS, and Android devices, expanding the opportunity for Fortnite fans on PlayStation 4 to play with even more gamers on other platforms. They're sidestepping!
They sidestepped that bitch like it was a bitch that needed to be sidestepped.
Nothing in that statement addressed our complaints.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They avoided the issue completely. They're like a fucking politician being asked a question on stage.
It's like they put that statement out so everyone would go, oh, I'm not sure if they understood what the problem was. They fucking know. They live there.
They live there?
Yeah.
Like I see. Sorry, you went back to what I was just trying to say. Yeah,
they're not an outsider who's like, like catching wind of some shit. Like, they know exactly what's going on, and they're blowing smoke out of their ass.
Well, you're not wrong.
I'm done with it. Moving on.
Don't be like that.
Ryan, we're moving on. I'm done with it.
I'm moving on up to the east side. That's how the song goes.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Jeez, you get a little pissed off today, which I love it.
I need to calm down.
No, you're good. Whew. There's a uniform blowout sale, by the way, on the Marvel Future Fight game I play on phone. I just want to... It's game related, just wanted to say.
Speaking of sales, Steam Summer Sale starts tomorrow. Just saying.
Tomorrow or today if you're late, if you're reading this.
That usually means you can put about $20 worth of shit in your cart, and you're going to get like some serious shit.
Some shit on top of some other shit.
You're gonna get some shit. I know you like shit. You always talk about shit.
What the fuck are you talking about? Go ahead.
Go through.
Move on. Move along. Move along.
Okay. Friday the 13th is in the middle of a legal battle. Why? Because the original screenwriter Victor Miller. He wants